So this table is a mess and it's about to get messier. This is the second prismatic opening and weighing that I am doing, and it's going to cover the higher 21 gram range, which is the second highest weight range for prismatics. At least that is what I have observed from what has already been posted on YouTube. Typically, you see 22 gram ranges that are weighed and opened. I think there was only one other YouTuber that I saw who had the 21 gram range, the higher ones. And then if you saw my last prismatic opening, I had probably the lightest prismatic packs that had been recorded and open, and you saw what the results were. So let's get started with these ones. The lowest is 21.45 grams, and the highest is behind here, 21.89 grams. As usual, it's the lightest to the heaviest because that's how we roll here. So 21.45. Nothing there. Now 21.54. Now, if you saw the first prismatic weighing and opening, the one with the lightest packs, my theory was that the wrappers made a difference. Oh, here we have a treasure tracker. That's cool. And an execute reverse Pokeball. I believe the wrapper was what made the difference because the wrappers from the last one were very, very light. It's these ones hanging out right here. This is a different, lighter material, and if you were in my position and feeling them, pretty sure you would agree. Now, this 21 gram range has the regular, or what I call the normal wrapper feel, is what you feel most of the time. It's thicker, it's still crisp, but not as light as these shiny foil paper thin wrappers. Now we're on 21.55. Skip through it. We have a reverse Pokeball, and that's pretty much it. Next is 21.57. Now, I am not going to be charting any of these yet, not until I open the 22 gram range, which is a lot of packs, and that's going to be the next video. So just wait for that, and I'll chart everything and analyze everything then. 21.59. Anything. We have a reverse Pokeball again, and not sure what you guys think about reverse Pokeballs and reverse Master Balls. One user did post that in his or her opinion, Master Balls are the only ones that really count as a big hit because the reverse Pokeballs aren't that big of a deal. So I tend to agree with that. So I'm probably not going to chart the reverse Pokeballs, but if there's a reverse Master Ball, I will do that. Okay, 21.64. Nothing there. 21.65. Reverse, but nothing. Now, I don't know what makes these 21 gram packs lighter than the 22 gram packs, given that they have the same kind of wrappers, the nice thick crispy wrappers. 21.69. So once I do the 22 gram pack opening, I'm gonna weigh those wrappers and just figure out what makes them different. 21.69 again. We have Pokeball, and that's it. Okay, 21.70. Yeah, the pull rates for Prismatic, not very good. Nothing, and 21.70 again. But hey, that's why I open them so that you don't have to. Execute, reverse, and our first base, which is Noivern. Oh yeah, totally forgot about these, the hollow energies. Yeah, which no one really appreciates. I think that was our first hollow energy too. Oh no, never mind. We had a hollow energy earlier. I was not paying attention to them. Get these out of the way. 21.71. Nothing. 21.74. We have time, a full art, another 21.74. Nothing. 21.76. a Pokeball, and that's it. I'll still pull out the Pokeballs. Even though I'm likely not going to count them in the charts, I'll still pull them out. Now we're down to our last few packs, 21.79. It's definitely looking like weight does matter in Prismatics, but we'll see. We have Black Belt, Pokeball. Now we are in 21.82. Really curious how this turns out, because it's looking like maybe the 22 gram range is just going to be generally the better range for finding hits than any of the 21 gram range. We have Pyroar Pokeball, because if I am not counting the Pokeballs, we barely got anything. Not counting the Pokeballs, I think we just got 3 hits. The A-Spec, the base, and then the full art here. And then everything else was literally Pokeball, no Master Balls. Yeah, double checking, no Master Balls. Definitely not looking good. But hey, that's why we go through the data. 21.82. Well, there's another Execute, and then we have a base Lugia. Down to our last 3, 21.84. There's the Pokeball, and nothing else. 21.87, second to last one. That is a big pile of wrappers right there. We have Giacomo full art. Someone's gonna talk to him about his hair. And the last one, 21.89. We have Sea King Pokeball, and that is it. So this is definitely a repeat of what we saw in the other Prismatic opening, where we had really low 21 gram range packs. For the most part, we found Pokeballs and then 1 base, and everything else was nothing. This is somewhat of the same thing. We have a lot of Pokeballs, and if anything, the heavier 21 gram range here seemed to have a consistent showing of Pokeballs, and we did get a couple of full arts. Not very good full arts, but they are full arts. And we also had the base Lugia. We did get a Noivern in the 21.7 range, even an A-Spec in the 21.54 range, so that was pretty low. But yeah, everything else was a Pokeball, and most of them were showing up in the heavier range. So this definitely isn't a strong showing for the 21 gram range, but it makes me really curious for the 22 gram range. If possibly that is where all your big hits are, then okay, we're gonna favor the 22 gram range. So I hope you're looking forward to that video. That will be coming out soon. Thank you all for the support, and I'll see you in the next PackStat.